Have you ever wondered why toxic people seem to have more friends than you? It's a question that perplexes many, especially when we consider the negative impact of toxic behaviors. Yet, these individuals often appear surrounded by a crowd. But is it true friendship or something else? This video will explore the intriguing social dynamics and manipulation tactics that toxic individuals employ to create an illusion of popularity. So, hang tight. Stay tuned as we delve into the 6 reasons why toxic people appear to have more friends. First off, it's all about social camouflage and superficial connections. Picture a chameleon, seamlessly blending into any environment. That's what toxic people often do in social situations. They're like social chameleons, using well-honed skills of adaptability and charisma to fit into various groups. They're not necessarily looking for deep, meaningful connections. Instead, they focus on surface-level interactions, filled with small talk and shared activities that require little emotional investment. These relationships might seem abundant, but they lack the depth and authenticity that define a true friendship. Toxic people are experts at playing the social game. They know how to make others feel important, often saying exactly what others want to hear. This can make them seem attractive and popular, but it's a strategy that prioritizes quantity over quality. Underneath this veneer of sociability, their relationships often lack substance. They might have a large number of acquaintances, but how many of these friends would they turn to in times of trouble? How many would truly understand them, their hopes, their fears, their dreams? In essence, their social network is a house of cards, built on a foundation of fleeting interactions and shallow connections. It might look impressive from the outside, but it's fragile and lacks the strength and stability of a network built on genuine, meaningful connections. So it's not about genuine connections, but more about appearances. The number of friends one has does not necessarily reflect the quality of those relationships. Now let's talk about power dynamics and influence. You see, toxic individuals often have an uncanny knack for wielding their power or influence to attract others. This power might take the form of social status, wealth, or professional connections, and it's like a magnet drawing people in. But it's important to remember that attraction does not always equate to genuine friendship or respect. People may overlook the toxic behavior of these individuals because they are lured by the potential personal benefits. They might be hoping for access to exclusive circles, career opportunities, or simply a brush with fame. So, they become part of the toxic person's orbit, not because they enjoy their company, but because they are attracted to the potential rewards. The danger here is that this can create an illusion of popularity. From the outside, it can look like the toxic person has a wide circle of friends. But if you look a little closer, you'll see that these relationships are often one-sided. The friends are there for what they can get, not for who the person is. So it's not always about friendship. Sometimes it's about what one stands to gain. It's a stark reminder that popularity can sometimes be a deceptive facade, hiding the true nature of relationships and the people within them. Manipulation tactics and fear of confrontation are our third point. Toxic individuals have an uncanny knack for manipulation, often employing tactics such as guilt-tripping, emotional blackmail, and gaslighting. These techniques serve to control and influence the people around them, ensuring their relationships stay intact. Guilt-tripping can be as simple as making someone feel responsible for the toxic person's unhappiness. Emotional blackmail takes it a step further, exploiting a person's feelings of duty, obligation, or guilt. And gaslighting, perhaps the most devious, involves the manipulation of someone's reality, causing them to question their own perceptions, memories, or even sanity. Now you may wonder, why don't people confront these toxic individuals? The answer lies in fear. Fear of retaliation, of damaging their own reputation, or even of losing the perceived benefits of the relationship. This fear creates a barrier to confrontation, allowing the toxic person to continue their behavior unchecked. In this way, the illusion of loyalty and popularity is maintained. But let's be clear, these are not friendships built on mutual respect and understanding. They are relationships held together by fear and manipulation. So it's not loyalty, It's fear and manipulation. Next up, reinforcement from like-minded individuals. Here's an interesting dynamic. Birds of a feather, as they say, often flock together. This phrase rings particularly true when it comes to toxic individuals. They have an uncanny knack for gravitating towards others who mirror their own toxic traits. It's a mutual understanding, a shared language of manipulation, deceit, and negativity. This kind of connection, however, lacks any real depth. There's no genuine emotional support, no sincere care for each other's well-being. Instead, these relationships are built upon shared behaviors that are harmful and destructive. It's a reinforcement loop of toxicity, where negative traits are not only accepted, but celebrated. Imagine a group of individuals who thrive on gossip, or who take pleasure in putting others down. They feed off each other's energy, validating their own damaging behaviors, and creating a bubble where toxicity is the norm. But let's be clear, these are not friendships in the true sense of the word. A real friendship is built on mutual respect, empathy, and understanding. It's about lifting each other up, not dragging each other down. In these circles of toxic individuals, there's no room for growth, no space for positivity. Instead, they remain stuck in a cycle of negativity, validating and reinforcing each other's toxic behavior. These are not healthy friendships, but rather a reinforcement of toxic behaviors. The fifth point is the lack of discernment. Not every individual has the ability to recognize toxic traits in others. This can lead to an unintentional alignment with such individuals, creating an illusion of popularity. Imagine you're at a party and you see someone surrounded by a crowd, laughing and seemingly having a great time. Your immediate assumption might be that this person is popular and well-liked. But let's delve a bit deeper. What if that person is skilled at putting on a charming facade, hiding their toxic traits beneath a veneer of charisma and good humor? Many people are drawn to charisma, often mistaking it for genuine warmth and kindness. This is where discernment comes in. Discernment is the ability to see beyond the surface, to understand the true nature of a person or situation. Unfortunately, not everyone possesses this ability or chooses to exercise it. This can lead to people unintentionally aligning themselves with toxic individuals, mistaking their charisma and charm for genuine friendship material. The toxic individual, in turn, gains more social connections, enhancing their illusion of popularity. Yet these relationships are often shallow, lacking in genuine connection and emotional depth. They are built on a foundation of manipulation and superficiality, rather than mutual respect and understanding. So it's not about popularity, it's about lack of awareness. Finally, social media projection and the blurring of reality. In our digital age, the line between what's real and what's manufactured is increasingly thin. This couldn't be truer when it comes to toxic individuals and their online presence. These people are masters of curating their social media profiles to project a vibrant, enviable social life. They carefully select their posts, showcasing a flurry of social activities, numerous friends, and seemingly endless fun. Their comments sections are filled with flattering remarks and emojis, creating the illusion of popularity and happiness. But remember, it is just that, an illusion. These images and interactions are carefully selected and managed to create a specific perception. The reality behind the screen is often quite different. The smiling faces in the photos may hide strained relationships. The fun events might be filled with superficial interactions, and the flattering comments may come from people who barely know them. It's a curated image, designed to impress and attract, not an authentic representation of their lives. These virtual facades can be misleading. They present a distorted view of popularity, making it seem like the toxic individual is well-liked and happy. But remember, real popularity isn't measured by the number of likes or followers one has, but by genuine connections and meaningful relationships. So it's not real popularity, it's a curated image. To wrap up, while toxic people may seem to have many friends, their relationships are often shallow, built on manipulation and control. Their social camouflage, power dynamics, and manipulation tactics create an illusion of popularity. Yet beneath the surface, these relationships lack the depth and emotional support that mark true friendships. Furthermore, their influence often attracts like-minded individuals, reinforcing toxic behaviors and blurring the line between reality and pretense, especially on social media platforms. A lack of discernment can lead others to unintentionally align with these individuals, contributing to the illusion of popularity. However, let's not forget that true popularity and fulfilling relationships come from authenticity, kindness, and compassion. They are built on mutual respect, shared experiences, and genuine emotional investment. So, rather than being swayed by superficial popularity, focus on creating positive environments and nurturing genuine friendships. Remember, quality always trumps quantity,